Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. Double honors to our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing us to work in sincerity and in truth. This is Brother Tamayan from GMS Toronto coming at you with another video. What you just seen here is the folly of the black church, man. This is all folly, okay? Foolishness, traditions of men that are not written in the scriptures at all. Okay, you know, those whips that they're pulling out to so-called whip these followers. The Most High is gonna use that. The Most High is gonna correct these pastors with His own whip, which is the sword, Esau, Edom. All right, because it's time enough for this foolishness to stop. And the Lord will have their congregation take them out. They're supposed to be edifying the church. They're supposed to be edifying Jake. Right? But instead of that, look at what they're having Jake do. Like bow down to them so they can whip them. Right? If you're trying to represent the part where Yahushua was being whipped. And, you know, what does it say you have to do that in a church? Right? They always make fun of the Israelites. They always make fun of the Hebrew Israelites, saying that we're crazy. But you won't catch us do shit like this, though. This will never happen. You know, you won't see our elders doing foolishness like this. Right? When we come to edify. Okay? We come to this is the reason why they can't stand us. Edify and rebuke KJV. No, that's not the one. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Wherefore comfort yourself together and edify one another, even as also ye do. Right? Where's the edification in you, in this pastor doing whatever he's doing? He's not even a pastor, man. He's a priest of Baal. Okay? And the funny thing is, right, these dumb dogs, aka these so-called pastors or leaders of the church, you know, they're nothing but thieves and robbers. Okay, they rob the Most High's people spiritually and financially. Okay, we can get Isaiah 56:10, right, and that goes directly into let me see, Isaiah 56:10. Just had a burrito, man. I'm here on my break right now. Okay. This is Isaiah 56:10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and their shepherd that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his own gain, for his own quarter. And this is what you see going on here. They look to their own way, right? They're supposed to state the doctrine, but then they took Esau's Edom doctrine and then they flip it. You know, they're even more wicked than the wicked. You know. And now when you rebuke them, you know, they call you all kind of names. And any so-called black man, aka Jakes, who's still in the damn Christian church, man, You deserve what you get. All right? Because this have nothing to do with the scriptures. This has nothing to do with anything. This is just this idiot trying to assert dominance over you, calling himself preaching. You know, a friend of mine, you know, been talking about him for years in my videos, who knows about the Israelites. I've been talking to him for 5 years about it, ever since I came into the truth, actually, so more than 7 years. And you know, last week, we had debates and all kind of stuff. So last week he's like, you know, one time I went to church and for 5 months, all we were doing was singing, like, you know, they call it praising. That's not how you praise the Most High, man. You know, singing songs to white Jesus. But you know, I just ignore him because I told him that this, you know, he's going to the so-called church in vain, man. You know, these are the foolishness that you see coming out of these churches. Right? The brother posted a video last week of a pastor throwing a pillow at somebody, and they call themselves catching spirit, man. That's the Kundalini. Okay, those are all demons. You know what I'm saying? Let me get right back into the milk. Smooth things. Jeremiah, Isaiah 30 and 10, which say to the seers, see not. And they're telling us, don't say anything, man. The prophets, the ones that are watching and keeping the people edified, rebuking the wicked, they're telling us to shut the hell up. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto. Alright, man, take it easy, yeah?
You working tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Have a good night. Alright, man. Slacky about that. And prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And you know what the pastor was doing, that was just all deceitful. That was all deceit. Why? Because he's showing them what they want to see. Right? They want a show. They're going to get a show. Okay? There's nothing edifying going on in that video in that church. It's beating people with belts. You know what I'm saying? So this is the foolishness that you have going on in your so-called black church, and they're wondering why Jakes are leaving the church, man. Because any man who bow down like that is a feminine man. Okay, that's a feminine man. What we were calling the Greek Malakos. Right? That's a soft man. Having that weirdo beating him with belts, man. You know? So that's the difference between us and these people in the so-called black church. All praises to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. Double honors to our elders of great millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing, working sincerely in truth. Shalom.